You need us to test mic? Are you videoing?
Happy Read Aloud Day, my friends. I thought it'd be pretty fun to gather your teachers that are from the state of Louisiana. Ms. Dunlap, Ms. Barlow, and myself, Ms. Hall, are from the state of Louisiana, and something very special about Louisiana is the home of the Cajuns, and Cajuns have a very special dialect. So today, Ms. Barlow and I are going to read Petite Rouge, Red Riding Hood Cajun. Author is Mike Artell, and it's illustrated by Jim Harris. Back in the swamp where the Spanish moss grow, I heard me a story from long ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood, lived a girl people call Petite Rouge Riding Hood. One day when her grandmère came down with the flu, Petite Rouge Mama told her what she got to do.
Take here this gumbo and tree or two sweater, and some of this boudin gonna make her feel better. You take that pirogue with that big long push pole. Then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp. Don't you stop all the way. 'Cause them swamp full of alligators, sure? That's what they say. So you take that cat and the pirogue with you, and you bring yourself home just as soon as you through.
Petite Rouge take that food and her cat cajun too. Then jump in the pirogue like she told to do. Mama wave adieu to Jean, he waved back, and he flowed through the swamp where the water looked black. They don't be gone long when they see by a stump a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log it float close to the pirogue and it say,
Now, what you two doing here, s'il vous plaît?
It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch that old Claude taken. He'd like to have her for lunch.
We taking this food to my grandma's, she say, and I got me this pole, so you get away. Poor mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I just thinking that maybe you share some food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp étouffée. That's all that I want. Then I'll get out of your way.
Petite Rouge raised that pole way high in the air, and she looked at old Claude and she gave him a stare.
I'm counting to 3. And if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you part your hair.
And when she said 1, old Claude back away. He know that girl sure enough mean what she say. Then old Petite Rouge pushed that pirogue gain, and old Claude closed his eyes, and old Claude start to grin.
I got an idea, and I know what to do. I'll get me that food and that little girl, too.
That gator swim fast and as quick as a mouse, and up on the porch Grandma's old house. He opened the door, then stick in his head, and then he see Grandma asleep in the bed. He tried to tiptoe so she don't hear no sound, but his tail bumped a shelf and 2 cups fell down. When they hit the floor, crash, it break them the cup. And Grandma, she hear it, and Grandma wake up.
Sacre! She exclaimed. I know this ain't right.
Then she run in the closet and lock that door tight.
Ha ha! Oh, Claude laughed. You can hide. That's okay. In fact, it's more better with you out of the way.
Claude put on the nightgown and Grandma's nightcap, then jump into bed like he'd taken a nap. He pulled up the covers round his old green head and pretend that he's Grandma just lying in bed. And sure enough, right soon there's a knock at the door and Claude say,
Come in. What you stay outside for?
And then walked Jean and Petite Rouge Riding Hood. And they look at that Grandma, and she ain't look no good. Petite Rouge, she say,
Grandma, your face, it's all green, and you got them
Claude make a smile and he say,
It's that flu. It make me all green with them bumps, that's for true. Why don't you come a little closer? 'Cause I want to see all that good food your mama done cooked up for me.
Petite Rouge Riding Hood and Dente Jean the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petite Rouge say,
Grandmère, I know you've been sick, but I think my eyes been playing a trick. You mouth kind of big, and your nose kind of long, and I got me a feeling that something in bad wrong. I've been rubbing my nose with them tissue, say Claude, and my nose look funny because I rubbed it too hard. Now, come one step closer, say Claude kind of sweet, because I'm thinking that maybe it's about time to eat.
Petite Rouge and Tejan get up real close. When Claude smiled, Tejan turned white as a ghost. Petite Rouge, she say,
Grandmère, your teeth big and white. And Tejan and me know that something ain't right.
And that's when Claude laughed and he say,
Oh, Marie, I ain't right for you, but it sure ain't for me.
Claude trot off them sheep. Petite Rouge shout,
Aye, it's that gator who wanna make a lunch out of me.
Claude crawled out of bed and then onto the floor. Then Petite Rouge knows she got some trouble for sure. But Tejan the cat, y'all, he know what to do. He's smart for a cat. Yeah, you know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Tejan, he run to the table and jump on top just as far as he's able. He found him the bottle that said red hot sauce. Then he reached back to his arm to give it a toss. He see Petite Rouge catch the sauce in her hand and he pull out the basket, a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude start to hiss. Tejan crossed his fingers and hoped she don't miss. Petite Rouge watched that boudin come flying through the air. Then she reached up and catch it. But guess who's right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing. Old Claude mouth ain't open 'cause he liked to sing. She take that hot sauce for you count to 2. She soaked the boudin in that hot sauce, true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose just about the time Claude done snap his jaws closed. He think he's done bite Petite Rouge hood, and at Claude be a thinking that she
Tastes pretty good.
But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes. Then sit up and think.
Maybe he gonna die.
He make him black flip 'cause that boudin's so hot. And then the next thing you know, his tail tied in a knot. He danced all around. He don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire. His nose is burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jumped into that water to cool off inside. And then from that closet, Clymel, she peeked out 'cause she want to see what is making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in that swamp jumping round, she came out of the closet and she danced up and down. Then Clymel, Tejan, Petite Rouge Riding Hood be roll on the floor and they laughed themselves good. Then Clymel stand up and she dust all her clothes. She say,
Woo, that food for sure smell good to my nose. Now pull up some chair and let's take a look at all the good food your mama done cooked.
And soon they all eating that shrimp etouffee, boudin and gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all through, Petite Rouge tell Clymel,
Go sit yourself down in your big rocking chair.
Clymel, she sit down with Tejan on her lap. And soon Petite Rouge and them all take a nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see old Claude hanging round that old stump of a tree. 'Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down. But when he see people now, he don't come around. Old Claude reckon people just be too hot to eat. He don't know that the hot sauce is what made the heat. Oh, Claude, he'd been tricked. So it's all worked out good for Tejon, Grandmère, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood. The end.